What if the world around you, everything you see, believe, and experience is actually a dream you inherited, a dream you agreed to, without even knowing it? This is the premise behind The Four Agreements, a book inspired by the teachings of the ancient Toltec, a people of Mexico who saw themselves as scientists and artists of the spirit. Their quest? To preserve and explore the mysteries of consciousness, the nature of reality, and the secret codes for living in harmony with the universe. But this book isn't just ancient philosophy, it's a mirror. One that asks you to look at your own life, your beliefs, and your potential to transform everything. Everything in existence, from the stars in the sky to the space between them, is made of light. But it's not the stars that create the light. It's light that brings the stars into being. We are not separate from that light. In fact, we are made of it. In the Toltec view, the universe is one living, breathing being, and light is the messenger of life itself. Every form, every object, and every person is a reflection, like a mirror, of that living light. And yet between these mirrors there's a fog, a smoke, a filter that keeps us from recognizing ourselves in each other. This fog is the dream, the collective and personal stories, beliefs, and agreements that we inherit from the world around us. From the moment we're born, we're taught how to dream, what to value, what to fear, how to behave. We absorb these patterns from parents, teachers, culture, religion. We never truly chose what to believe. We just agreed. And the moment we agreed, those beliefs became our truth. But here's the catch. Most of what we believe about ourselves and the world isn't really true at all. It's a maze of inherited fears, judgments, and impossible standards, a dream of hell, as the Toltec call it, where we chase perfection and lose touch with who we truly are. Underneath it all, our suffering comes from self-rejection and self-betrayal. We try so hard to fit an image that was never ours, to meet expectations set by others, and in doing so, we wear masks and suppress our true selves. We judge ourselves. We judge others. We become both the harsh critic and the wounded victim within our own minds, and so, the pain continues, until we awaken and realize, this dream is not set in stone. We can change it. We can rewrite our agreements. The Four Agreements are not just suggestions. They're tools for personal freedom, a roadmap for stepping out of the fog and into the light of authentic living. The first agreement, be impeccable with your word. Words are not just sounds or symbols, they are creative power. The word shapes reality, planting seeds of love or seeds of poison. When you speak with integrity and truth, you honor yourself. When you gossip, judge, or lie, you poison your world and the worlds of others. Impeccability means using your word in the direction of love and truth, never against yourself or others. Your self-worth is reflected in the words you choose, both spoken and unspoken. This principle echoes the teachings in many traditions. In Christianity, in the beginning was the Word. In Kabbalah, speech is considered the engine of creation. In yoga, mantra or sacred sound is believed to shape consciousness itself. The second agreement, don't take anything personally. Nothing others do is really because of you. What people say and do is a projection of their own reality, their own dream. When you take things personally, you let others poison into your own world. You become trapped in drama and self-importance, believing everything revolves around you. Let go of the need to take offense. Understand that you are not the cause of other people's actions, only of your own. Even your own negative self-talk can be seen as just another story, not the truth. The third agreement, don't make assumptions. We fill the unknown with our own fears and projections. Assumptions lead to misunderstandings, conflict, and unnecessary suffering. Most arguments start with what we think we know, not what is actually true. Instead, have the courage to ask questions, seek clarity, express your needs, and never be afraid to say you don't know. Clear communication transforms relationships, romantic, professional, and with yourself. The fourth agreement, always do your best. Your best will change from day to day, moment to moment. Sometimes you'll be tired or distracted. Other times, you'll feel inspired and strong. Doing your best means showing up fully, taking action because you love it, not because you seek approval or reward. When you act with your whole being, you break the chains of guilt and regret. You live in the present, not in the shadows of the past or the fantasies of the future. These 4 agreements are not a one-time fix. We are creatures of habit, deeply conditioned by years of old programming. The real journey is one of awareness, of catching yourself when you fall into old patterns and gently bringing yourself back to these new choices. The Toltec talk about 3 forms of mastery: the mastery of awareness, seeing yourself clearly beyond the fog; the mastery of transformation, changing your old agreements; the mastery of intent, channeling your energy into love, creation, and true freedom. There's also a parasite living in the mind, the inner critic, the victim, the voice of fear. The journey is not about fighting yourself, but starving this parasite by withdrawing the energy of fear, shame, and blame. Every time you choose differently, you become a little more free. Imagine a life where you live without fear of judgment, where you speak your truth with kindness, accept yourself fully, and let go of the need for others' approval, where you forgive easily, not because others deserve it, but because you value your peace. This is not just a dream, it's a new agreement, and it's available to you right now. The wisdom of the 4 agreements can be found across cultures and ages, called Heaven by Jesus, Nirvana by the Buddha, the Promised Land by Moses. The details may differ, but the invitation is the same: to wake up, remember who you are, and consciously shape your dream. You have the power to change your agreements. You can rewrite the dream. You can live in heaven right here, right now. All it takes is awareness. All it takes is practice. And all it takes is you.